My name is Jamie Coco, and I'm here with 50/50 in Energia Fitness Studios in Hadley. And I'm going to help you prepare for a 5K. Woo! So how am I going to do it? You're in one of three camps right now. You're either, one, just want to get out there. Two, you're competitive like me and you want to improve your time. Or three, you want to do it healthy. You don't want to have that knee or ankle pain. You want to feel good when that race is over. So guess what? Today in this video, I'm going to do all three of those. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let's go. So, speed. Speed equals stride length and stride frequency. So first we're going to start off with stride frequency, which is how many times your feet touch the ground per minute. Now you might say to yourself right now, so stride frequency, what does that mean? I just got to move my feet faster? Yes, but you got to do it a healthy way. So for one, for anybody doing a 5K, you have to first hit the pavement. What does that mean? That means you get out there and do a 5K. You can't feel it or experience it in any other way. So, in preparation for your 5K, do your own personal 5K. You're like, well, how do I map out? How do I do a 5K? There are many different apps that you can do online, or for a beginner, it typically takes about 40 minutes to do a 5K. So guess what? Go out, run a distance for 45 minutes, track that distance, and boom, you're done. If you want to improve that before the 5K, do it again. Do that same distance and see how much faster you've done each time to improve. That's one. Number two is introducing speed. So you can introduce speed by two different ways. The first way is sprinting. So for an 8 to 12 second quick hit interval, you're going to sprint. All out effort. Now, before you do that, you need to do a warm up. And at the end of this, we get into stride length. I'm going to teach you how to warm up properly and what to do to improve your mobility. All right. So you sprint 8 to 12 seconds. Once that's done, take a break, 2 to 3 minutes, let yourself recover, and then boom, right back into it up to 8 times. What this will allow you to do is increase your anaerobic threshold, which is your fast moving, your fast twitch muscle fibers in there. So, on top of that, getting faster, you will have a faster pace when you're running without sprinting. And it'll help improve your health by allowing you to get up. Have you ever had that in the morning when you're like trying to get up out of bed? You're like, oh my God. Or out of it on a chair, you're like, oh, this is rough, right? Improving your fast twitch muscle fibers are going to improve your ability to get up out of bed, out of a chair. And for older folks, right now, not all of you this applies, maybe someday it will. When you're having movements, quick movements, or in falls, it'll allow you to strengthen, increase power, and be able to counteract and stop that fall from ever happening. 3, hill sprinting. So I just introduced sprinting to you, right? And you're already lacing up the shoes. You're like, I'm going to go for it. Let's go. I'm going to get my stretch on. I'm going to get out there. Hill sprinting allows you to fix your posture. A lot of people just go out and do it. They just go and run, right? And you don't know how well you're running. Now, if you're doing it up a hill, do a quick 8 to 12 second sprint up a hill. It forces you to have proper movement. Your toe will be pointed upward. You'll have a faster cadence because it's quicker for your feet to the ground on there, and it forces you to extend your knee up, which helps with proper form, and forces you to use your glutes, which a lot of people don't use in running. So that's some of the tips, along with relaxed shoulders. If you watch anybody on TV, any of these people out there who are doing it well, doing it pain-free, they have relaxed shoulders. Relax those. Put your hands, when you're running up here, let yourself reset your posture. All right. Now, let's get on. All right, to stride length. Now we're on to stride length. What does it mean? So, we talked about speed before, right? Doing some sprinting, up hills, improve the speed, and improve some posture in here. And we can go really, really fast, right? We can be super conditioned doing it quickly. But if we have poor stride length, we're going to be bouncing up and down because we cannot cover ground in here. Now, in addition, the energy that we're producing is going to be going up instead of out. The more energy we have that's going out, the more efficient our movement is in producing us a run forward. So on top of that, think about the bouncing, what the bouncing is doing to you, where the pressure is going to your knees and your ankles. That's a lot of vertical miles that you're putting on yourself because of the bounce. So what are we going to do about it? And simply, we're going to show you some stretches to improve that, to open up the shoulders to keep you in alignment, to open up the hips, to get further extension along with the hamstrings, quads, and calves. All right, let's come on down to the mat. I'm going to go through some stretches. They're going to help improve the hips, the quad, the hamstring, the calves, and the shoulders to improve that stride length for you, efficiency, and your overall mobility every day. All right. So there's two types of stretches that we do. We have a dynamic stretch, which is a quick in and out stretch. I'm going like this, in and out, in and out, in and out. Or a static stretch, where I hold it from 20 to 30 seconds. When I come all the way into it, and then hold it. Now, dynamic stretching you do before a workout or before a run. Static stretching you do after. And do not go over 30 seconds for static stretching. It will not be good for your muscles. All right? Here we go. I'm going to start off with a hip opener. Here. For the hip opener, you're putting one leg forward. And you're slowly driving into the opposite leg. Right here. This leg that I'm driving into is going to force a pull on the other leg. Just like this. If we're doing dynamic, just quick in and out. In and out. Again. Switch to the other side. Boom. In and out. In and out. Or hold it. We're going to get a glute stretch in here. You take your right leg and you're going to put it over your left like this, and you're going to pull back just like that on the opposite leg. Relax your neck and shoulders for this. Again, dynamic, in, out, static, holding it, breathing through it, feeling good about it. All right? Now hamstrings, we're going to get into. There's a stretch strap or a stretch band that you can use. You're just going to put that under your foot, and then you're going to raise your leg all the way up, or as far as you can, just like this. Keep the leg straight, and here, pull back to create tension. You want that feel-good kind of burn going on. Now, static is a hold, and dynamic, in, out, in, out, in, out. You go. If you don't have a stretch strap, you can do this against a doorway too. Just put your leg up, get your booty in there, use your core to flatten your back out on the ground, and get a really good pull in there. All right, calves. So for the calf, again, you're going to get your strap. You're going to put it right where the palm of your foot is, and you're just going to pull it back. Quick in, out, dynamic. And as you can already see in your head, you can still do these standing up too. Some people do this against a wall. In, out, to get yourself prepared, like that. This helps with dorsiflexion, which will improve your stride length. There we go. So you have hips, hamstrings, calves. What do we got next? We had glutes, too. And now, let's do some quads. So for quads, you can do this, and I definitely suggest, if you're on cement like this, to put a mat down, or maybe two mats, and you can angle yourself back like that. Pushing up. Again, in, out, or just hold that. for 20 seconds. There you go. That's another one. All right, now let's move to some standing ones. All right, and I'm going to leave you with some standing ones now. So the first one is going to be a quad, where you grab that ankle and you're going to bring it up. Your goal is to get that heel right against your butt for that. Again, dynamic, in, out, static, hold in, right there. And then when you're done, you switch sides on that. All right, so another glute one here is you take that knee and you bring it all the way up and pull it in towards the chest. Excellent, in, out, or hold. Now shoulders, a lot of time, right? Most of us spend many hours sitting down, either at the couch or a computer desk at work, which causes us to have bad posture and hunch forward. So, to correct that, we're going to do a couple shoulder things. Find a doorway, put your arm in there, and start rotating to really get a good pull on the chest back. Now, depending on where my arm is, if I choose to go higher or choose to go lower, it's going to have a different impact. You want to get that right in that neutral position, lined up with your chest to get a really good pull on that. All right, and then you switch to the other side, do the same thing. After you're done with that, this is what we used before when we talked about relaxing our shoulders. You don't have to do this just when running. You can do this at your desk if you find yourself hunched over and you're like, oh man, my posture's terrible, I need to reset. Hands behind your head, pull back pretend there's a walnut between your shoulder blade and you're trying to crush it. Crush that walnut. You're going to hold that again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, this concludes it. Thank you for joining us today. Again, my name is Jamie Coco, and I'm with Energia and 50/50 Fitness Studios in Hadley. Check us out on Facebook. Watch our videos. This is for you to improve, to feel good about the 5K, to be healthier and mobile, not just in preparation for your everyday life. All right. Take care. Enjoy. We'll see you later.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly.